Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Ought to be a good one here between the San Antonio Missions and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. J.J. Freeman, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Settling in now, Billy Richter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Billy Richter.
First offering on its way. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Vero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Stepping into the box, Rodney Finch. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Freeman has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Felipe.
Digging in, Felipe Rodriguez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Just keeping him close. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box, Edgar Armas hit back up the middle, scooped up, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Cliff Karnitz, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matty V. This guy here is a basic 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curveball, change, primarily fastball changeup guy. He'll use the curveball to effect, but one of the things he needs to do, locate his fastball to give himself a chance to use that good changeup and his curveball.
Coming to the plate now, Arnold Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Carnes, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and a curveball. In the air down the right field line. Armas is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
At the plate, Sergio Valentine, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. One out, nobody on. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Gets to the outside corner. Strike three.
Batting third, left fielder.
Into the box now, Johnny Holmes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0. Fouled off. One and one. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Grounded to the right. To his right, Rodriguez. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still nothing. Striding into the box, Robbie Hunt, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
In there, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
So stepping in, Roger Serrano. And the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box now, Howard Ferguson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball 2 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Keith Ogle. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Keith Ogle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Richter. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Stepping up to the plate, Keith Roman. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Ferguson, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Tony Castro.
At the plate, Tony Castro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Kenny McClendon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kenny McClendon.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Chad Taylor. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Hit back toward the mound. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Billy Richter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. Casto is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Rodney Finch.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rodney Finch. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Now the 2-0. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. So striding in, David Freitas, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Into the box, Bob Ortiz, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jason Ramirez.
Standing in, Jason Ramirez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. McClendon over to his left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Felipe Rodriguez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on to get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Edgar Armand.
Stepping in, Edgar Armas. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Pause, and the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed, 93 for one, 92 for the other. Digging in, Roger Serrano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Casto giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Arnold Suzuki back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Softly hit out to short. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Sergio Valentine.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Suzuki on at first, nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Johnny Combs, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Count still at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. McClendon gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Keith Ogle.
Stepping into the box, Keith Ogle. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Standing in now, Pete Roman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out here and a runner at second. Way in front of that fastball. 1-2 now. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Well, a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 4. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Howard Ferguson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Howard Ferguson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Kenny McClendon, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Out into right center. Well hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. McClendon isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Billy Richter, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Rodney Finch.
Digging in, Rodney Finch, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely at third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box, Felipe Rodriguez. No balls and a strike to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Edgar Armas is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. Down and away, ball 1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Casto. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Missions lead it 3-1. Into the box now, Tony Casto. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. The 1-0 home is a low changeup that's laid off.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that's finally over for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 36, David Freitas.
Ready now, David Freitas. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0. Line towards center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Third baseman, Bob Ortiz.
Now in the box, Bob Ortiz. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Richter is under it, and the inning is over. Tommy Culver takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 19, Tommy Culver.
Now to the plate, Robbie Hunt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Casto ranging forward. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, third baseman, Roger Serrano.
Now at the plate, Roger Serrano. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Roman has a beat on it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 4, Howard Ferguson.
Digging in the switch hitter, Howard Ferguson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. San Antonio's out in front, 3-1. Standing in, Jason Ramirez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Arnold Suzuki.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Arnold Suzuki. Now here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Armas makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
A designated hitter, number 34, Sergio Valentine.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sergio Valentine. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 6 full. The Missions lead it 3-1. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Striding in, Kenny McClendon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Combs is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Chad Taylor.
Digging in once again, Chad Taylor. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Two balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Richter. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 2-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Into the box now, Rodney Finch, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. And there's ball one. And it's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Right side, fair ball down the line. Taylor is on his way home. He comes across to score as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Felipe Rodriguez. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Robbie Hunt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope,
good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
1 strike.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Casto going back on it, and to score as the runner from third. It's 6-1. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Striding forward now is the DH, Roger Serrano. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike. Rodriguez, the runner at third. Hunt at second with 2 gone. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. San Antonio's out in front, 6-1. Ready for another shot now. Johnny Holmes 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Armas going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Heath Ogle. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. McClendon takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 2, Heath Roman.
Now batting, Heath Roman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 6-1. Ray Torrero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Ray Torrero.
Now at the plate, Howard Ferguson.
Leading off for San Antonio, left fielder, Howard Ferguson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Combs is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. At the plate, Kenny McClendon. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Suzuki takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Chad Taylor.
Stepping up now, Chad Taylor, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
The 2-0. Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning high.
Now batting,
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Into the box, Billy Richter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
2-2.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rodney Finch. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Taylor on second. Richter on at first with 2 down. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Popped him up. Suzuki has a play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 6-1. Into the box, Tony Casto. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Tony Casto.
A ball and no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 7 solid innings for him in this one, as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Keenan McDaniel is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 25, Keenan McDaniel.
1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Richter sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was great all night long. In now, David Freitas. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Standing in now, Bob Ortiz. 0-1 the count. Swing and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, strike 2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. McClendon ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Lewis McCoy is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Into the box now, Arnold Suzuki. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Digging in now, Sergio Valentine. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a...
1 run is scored. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Ro.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
So coming to the plate, Johnny Combs. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Nope.
Ball 3.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 6-3. Sean Armstrong enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Felipe Rodriguez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Roman waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edgar Armas. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Casto. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Robbie Hunt.
So striding forward now, Robbie Hunt. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Ready with the 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Softly hit here to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. So nothing happening this time around. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 6-3. Leading off the inning, Keith Ogle, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit sharply on the ground. McClendon fields it cleanly, And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Keith Roman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes. This is pulled into right. Armas is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Center fielder, Tony Castro.
Ready once again, Tony Castro, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch lifted down the line in left. Ferguson coming in, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of the bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. San Antonio used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Cliff Karnitz takes home the win. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Mission. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Travelers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.